morning. Yes, thank you, Neil. Morning, welcome to Motormouth.
Hiya, how did you get on yesterday? What was yesterday? It was Comic Relief Day, red noses and all that. And apparently, when all the money's collected in, they could raise well over £20 million. So, well done, everyone. That's
yeah,
great.
Well done, that's brilliant. Now, it occurred to me there's going to be a surplus of red noses. We can't keep them for next year because we've got to buy new ones for the charity. So what are we going to do with all these old red noses? Well, we've got a few suggestions.
Yeah, you could turn it into a ventriloquist dummy.
You could tie it onto your soap in the bath as a sort of buoy so you don't lose it.
You could turn it into an earring. There you go.
Oh, thank you. We could use it as a crash helmet for your stunt hamster.
Anyway, on this morning's programme, we've got the Hungarian State Circus. Now, you might be thinking you've probably seen all the circus acts there are to see, but believe me, you haven't seen one like this, so stick around for that. Also this morning, sculpture culture. Yes, designer John White will be popping in to show us various strange devices.
I'm going to be talking to a bunch of young people who make their own films, the Children's Film Unit. Plus, recently we've had ballet and ballet. And with the recent news on pom-pom dancing, here's our dance correspondent.
Dance correspondents. They're going to have a go at me today, aren't they? Good morning. 3 weeks ago, I knew nothing about dance. Now they're turning me into some sort of expert. Well, today I'll be talking to the girls from the WhiteLeesland Supremes pom-pom dance troupe, and they'll be shaking their pom-poms on the Motormouth studio floor. And as promised this week, it's the Weird Dreams final. And here they are. This is the 6 finalists. And they are, of course, on the front row from the right, Ryan Balsillie, we have Shani Hallmark, and we have Jenny Page. And on the second row, we have Suzanne Cunliffe, Jonathan Rust, and Clare Wood. All 6 will be taking part in an eliminating playoff. Then 3 of them will come into the studio and play for a ticket on Concorde to Egypt. Woo! Yes, plenty of that.
Ooh.
The tension is mounting.
It certainly is. Good luck to those 6 finalists.
I think everyone's getting very excited about the Weird Dreams final this morning, but it's not all we've got. Because, as usual, there's a survival clip, and this week it's kangaroos. So, if you want a video, stick around.
I'm going to be talking to Julian Lennon, plus showing his new video. And, as usual, we've got 2 helpings of Ghostbusters, one at 9:45 and the other at 10:30.
Can't wait for that. I like Ghostbusters. And yes, the rock and roll songstress Madonna. She's back, and we'll be showing various bits and pieces from her new video. And the Disco Mixing Club finals were held earlier on this week. That was one of the Motormouth competitions. See what happened later.
Plus, we're going to be showing Donna Summer's new video called This Time I Know It's For Real.
And also this morning, it's the final breathtaking edition of Spin-Off. Will Lucy say yes to Chesko's proposal? And I think Charlie is giving Hilary some lessons. Wait and see what's going to happen there. Neil?
Yeah, well, that's how it's going to look for the next 2 hours. Stay with us. First of all, I'm going to introduce you to a television star who was born in the USA. She's got a very famous grandfather, and she herself is big in Europe. 36 centimetres to be precise. It is, of course, the star of Woof, Pippin.
Come on, Pippin. Come on, Pippin.
Yes, there she is. Come up here, Pippin, look at that. Hello there, yes. Oh, give us a lick, give us a cuddle and all that.
Yes.
Now, this lady here is Anne Head, and she's Pippin's drama coach. Now, Pippin is obviously going to be as famous as her grandfather, who was, of course, Benji.
Benji, yes, indeed, yes,
Now,
yes.
now, Anne, just how clever is Pippin?
Well, she's an amazing little dog, really. She's an actress, really, Neil. I think that's the way to describe her. She's obviously in Woof, as it's
Sure.
running at the moment, and she's a dear little soul. She's able to perform sort of natural functions that a person could, you know, just as an actor. Come on, Pippin.
Let's see
Would
how
you like
clever
to see?
she is. I'd
Yes,
love
come on,
to,
let's
yeah.
have a little look. Here, Pippin. Pippin, here you are. Sit. I bet you couldn't blow your nose. Could you give me a blow? Give us a blow. Tissue. Choo. Give us a big blow. Blow it, Pippin. Ch. Good girl. Ch. Ch. Big one. Ch. Good girl. Can you speak? Can you speak? That was a good one. Speak. Good. Speak. Good. Speak. Speak. Good. That's very good. Now listen. Listen. Sit. Bet you didn't wash your face this morning. Show me. Show me how you washed your face. Oh. Can you give us a big one? Wipe it. Wipe it. Wipe it. Oh, that was a good one. On your feet. On your feet. On your feet. And speak again. Speak. Can you? Oh, good shake. Good shake. Now lie down. 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 All the way down. Lie down. 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 On your side. Now then, Neil, let's assume, for example, that this little dog is acting an injured dog in the street.
Yeah.
Now let's pretend that she's been run over and there she is lying in the gutter. Now this is the part she's playing. Now, let's just see. Now just put your head right down there. On your side, Pippin. Head down, on your side, and stay. Good. That's good. Now let's just see. Now let's just be a very, very injured little doggy. There. How about that?
That is incredible.
Now there's an injured doggy for you. Very interesting story, actually. We were filming for the police for one of the school films like this. The young actor was holding this little dog, covered in stage blood, just like this, and a gentleman came up in a car, pulled up at the curbside and offered to take us to the vet.
Oh.
He didn't even realise that we were acting. It was really so funny.
That is incredible.
There you go. And we
As
just
all actors
popped her
need, they
down.
all need a bit of a rest every now and then.
There you
So how's about sending her to her dressing
Okay,
room?
Pippin, jump, jump. Whee, go on, jump, big jump. Whoa. Okay, back in your dressing room. Go on, Pippin, in your box. In you go. Go on. In you go, Pippin. Go on in. Go on. Can you close the door, Pip? Big one. Big one. Pick it up and pull it. Go
The
on.
last episode of Wharf 445 today. Thank you very much, Jan.
Whee!
Thank you, Pippin. Brilliant.
Oh. Good jump.
Oh, wet little nose, furry little face, waggly little bottom, eager to please, and so well trained. Pippin was good too. Here's Mickey.
More cartoon fun later on in Motormouth, but now, from Hungary, it's the Hungarian State Circus performing the Roller Roller. Well, the dangers are obvious, so don't try that one at home. If you'd like to see the Hungarian State Circus, they'll be touring the UK for the next 9 months. Stick with us on Motormouth, because of course we've still got that Weird Dreams final to come. Oops, I think we've dropped a bit more. That's going to be very exciting. Who is going to get to go to Cairo on Concorde?
And it don't look good.
So buy KP Skips, the crisp that melts.
Hey, honey, do you hear that? A crisp that melts? That ain't natural.
Weird city.
Crispy things don't melt, they crunch. Fact of life. What do you say, Crispo?
Crunch.
Oh, my beautiful home.
Well, just maybe.
Frizzly on my tongue. Wow!
Melt City! Hey, soften up, soften up.
Yeah, liquidize, liquidize.
Somewhere in the sprawling metropolis, another job for...
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Your Kellogg's Rice Krispies, ma'am.
Thank you, whoever you are.
As long as there are breakfasts, there'll be snap, crackle, and pop.
Susie's hunting for the new glow-in-the-dark Count Duckula stickers, man. There's one free in every special pack of...
Is that you, Igor? Have you come to help me guard my stickers? Nanny! Nanny! It's a vampire!
There are 5 different glow-in-the-dark stickers to collect in special packs of...
Early in the morning. A bite to eat at lunchtime. Your favorite food and drink. An evening's entertainment. From early till late, we've always got the answer.
If an egg is all you've got, but you'd like a bon cocotte, scream for cream. Cream is absolutely natural, cream is absolutely pure, but you've got to get the real thing to be absolutely sure. So take a strawberry in your hand, pick a really nice one and, oi! Scream for cream, it's only natural, oi! Scream for cream, there's nothing like it, oi! Scream for cream!
Sing a song of sixpence. The king he gave a sigh. He wasn't even partial to blackbirds in a pie. But when the pie was opened, much to his surprise, his favorite Cadbury's buttons were right before his eyes.
Cadbury's Buttons. Dairy milk chocolate for beginners.
Airwick Magic Mushroom helps keep a room smell-free, so even Sniffer can't find his bone anywhere. Airwick. You may never be dogged by smells again.
DuPont developed Antron Stainmaster Carpet. Even if a stain like this soaks in for hours, it's a memory in minutes. Antron Stainmaster Carpet. Even dried-in stains come out.
Coming up, we've got the first part of Ghostbusters, and also later on, our survival competition is all about kangaroos.
That's not a kangaroo, Andrea.
Well, it's close, isn't it?
Talking about things from down under, remember Jason's appearance on the show last week? Jason Donovan. Anyway, he's at #1 this week, so congratulations from Motormouth. Well done, Jason.
And here's Neil.
Well, yes, here I am in Studio 2, and on this card, I've got the names of the 6 Weird Dream finalists who very shortly will be taking part in an eliminating playoff. 3 of these finalists will come through with me into the Motormouth studio and take part in the grand final of Weird Dreams, when one of them will be playing for a trip on Concorde to Egypt. Now, you hear there's no woo around. That's because there's no one here. We're behind closed doors, and the only people that are with me are, of course, the 6 finalists. Now then, Ryan Balsillie, you were the first person to get through to the final. How does it feel to be one step away from that trip?
I feel very nervous.
Did you feel nervous when you were actually playing Weird Dreams?
No, I felt fine because I was at home. Because now we're in the studios.
It's a different environment.
Yes.
OK, Ryan, good luck.
Thanks.
Shani, Hallmark, how did you feel when the dice landed on your number?
I was just so thrilled and excited.
What was the first thing you did? Did you go out and tell your mates?
Screamed.
No screaming today. Jenny Page, what's it like actually facing those 5 Weird Dreams live on television?
It was scary to start with, but as I got through them, I felt better.
I bet you felt elated when you knew that you were coming in to play the final.
And I found up all my mates.
Great. Well, listen, good luck today. Now, this is Clare Wood. Clare, you haven't actually been on the telly playing Weird Dreams. You won the looking part of the competition. What did you have to do?
We had to answer 10 questions, and the first letters of the answers was to Egyptian gods.
And what were the answers?
Oasis and Isis.
OK, well, good luck today.
Thank you.
Now then, this gentleman here, Jonathan Rust. Have you ever been to Egypt?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever flown on Concorde?
No, but I'd like to.
I'll bet you would. This is your big chance then. How do you feel?
Great.
You feel great? Bit nervous?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh, well, good luck to you. And last but not least, Suzanne Cunliffe. Now, have you done any preparation for the final? Any swatting up or anything like that?
Yes, I've done quite a lot of general knowledge questions and quizzes and things.
And have you been reading your newspapers?
A bit, yeah.
A bit. Oh, well, hopefully that'll stand you in good stead today. Now, over here, no, this isn't one of our nightmare monsters from Weird Dreams. It is, of course, Tim Dickinson. Now, Tim was one of the Weird Dreams organisers, and he's been providing me with all the questions that I've been asking. But, Tim, it's your turn today. You're going to be asking the questions. How do you feel? You must feel a bit nervous yourself.
I think it's very exciting. It's lovely. We're just a few hours away from finding out who's going to be off to Egypt, and no, it's very exciting.
Now, you'll be doing this behind closed doors. No one will know until the 3 actually come through into the Motormouth studio who's got through. The questions are not too hard, I hope.
No, we've got a nice blend of general knowledge questions. I don't think there's nothing too unkind in there.
Any chance of me taking all 6 of them with me?
Unfortunately, no. But one of them is going to be lucky, and I'm sure you're going to have a great time.
Absolutely. Well, it just remains for me to say good luck to all of you, and, well, may the best man win. Someone will be coming to Egypt with me.
Oh, good luck to the 6 finalists.
Yeah.
Bet they're nervous.
Yeah, nearly as nervous as I felt doing the gold one on Blockbusters a few weeks ago.
I imagine it's a bit like taking exams.
Yeah, I suppose so. But with exams, you don't get to fly to Egypt on Concorde.
With
Neil.
Neil. Rather do my exams. Here's Ghostbusters.
Good choice of words.
I'm getting a PKE reading. It's in the cafeteria.
That's disgusting.
It's nothing we haven't seen before.
I'm talking about this food. Chicken sal san. Yeah. Let's get him.
I warned you. And let's see what you could have had if you'd picked door number 3.
Yes, Art, it's the secret of eternal youth.
This way.
But that's not all.
Oof. Anybody got a dime?
I always wanted to do that.
Look out!
He must be in the bus.
Good guess, Egon.
This is going to take teamwork. Take the front door, Ray. Egon the back. Winston, you cover the emergency exit. I'll go inside and get him. That can't be right. We've got you surrounded, pal. Next time, leave the driving to us. I came, I saw, I captured.
Dr. Venkman.
Hold this for me, Ray.
Mr. Venkman. Dr. Venkman. Tell us how you caught the ghost, Dr. Venkman.
Oh, sure.
You're Zance, Stengler, and Spedmore, right? What's it like working with Peter Venkman?
As director of the New York Port Authority.
So where's the mayor?
Excuse me, Dr. Venkman.
You're not the mayor.
I'm Barbara Mentee, Special Executive Assistant to Mr. Charles Foster Hearst III.
Hey, forget him. Let's talk about us.
Come on, Peter. Hearst is the man who publishes Spooks Illustrated and Booze Week.
And Popular Phantasmics.
I bet without your glasses, I'm beautiful.
Mr. Hearst has put me in charge of selecting this year's Spooks Illustrated Ghost Hunter of the Year.
What? Say
I'm
what?
overwhelmed. I'm speechless. I'm...
Not it.
I hate when they do that.
I bet this thing uses a lot of gas.
The Slime Life Building.
Yes, Ms. Mentee.
Whoa, nice car.
Up to Parallel Park.
Hey, a car phone.
Why don't you call your mother?
She doesn't have a car.
Penthouse.
So this is where they shot the Wizard of Oz.
I brought the Ghostbusters, Mr. Hearst.
Good work, Ms. Mentee. Thank you. Do you know what this is?
How many guesses do we get?
It's next month's copy of Spooks Illustrated, the Ghost Hunter of the Year issue. You'll notice the cover is blank.
Wow, the ghost of Elvis.
Spooks Illustrated was founded by my grandfather.
The legendary Charles Foster Hearst.
Are you through with that?
My grandfather created a publishing empire.
Based on his love for the supernatural.
His ghost still haunts the mansion he built.
The famous Hearst Castle.
The Ghost Hunter of the Year award.
Will go to the one man among you
who can capture the ghost
of Charles
Foster
Hearst.
Listen, I'm sorry, but we don't work separately. We're a team. Right, guys? Guys?
Hey, every team needs a star player. The quarterback of a football team, the pitcher of a baseball team, the Huey Lewis of the news.
I used to read Spooks Illustrated when I was a kid.
Yeah, so did I. Especially the swimsuit issue.
I used to dream about being on the cover.
Of the swimsuit issue?
You have until sunrise tomorrow.
For one of you to catch the ghost. We leave immediately for the Hearst Castle. San Simoleon.
Yes, madam.
That's what I call a mansion.
Mr. Hearst called it a gatehouse.
Is King Kong on the other side of that?
Wow!
Is that where the gatekeeper lives?
That's San Simoleon.
It must have cost a fortune to build that copy of a cathedral.
It isn't a copy. Mr. Hearst brought it back on one of his trips to Europe.
Boy, I can never get anything through customs.
Is that snow?
It's artificial. Mr. Hearst liked winter.
Is that sunset real?
I hope you don't mind using the servants' entrance. I'll come back in the morning and let you out. If you're still here.
Are you sure you guys wouldn't like to reconsider this?
We can't all be Ghost Hunter of the Year.
Every man for himself.
This should be very educational. Hearst assembled the world's largest collection of books on supernatural phenomena.
Was that before or after he died?
Egon's right. I've wanted to look at this library ever since I saw it on Haunts of the Rich and Famous.
I don't even want to hear about it. I don't intend to have anything to do with this. It's silly. We're a team.
Suit yourself.
Yo, hey, guys. I'm gonna wait right here till sunrise.
Rosebud.
I guess I should wait somewhere else.
Who you gonna call?
So who will be Ghostbuster of the Year? We'll have to wait and see because there's more Ghostbusters at 10:30. With me now is John White. Now, John White is a kinetic sculptor. Good morning, John. What does that mean? You're a kinetic
It means
sculptor.
I make things that move.
Uh-huh. What have we got here, then?
This is called Motorway Madness.
Now, these bits look like, what, some sort of animal?
Yeah, these are dogs. This one's based on my dog, Shane.
What about this one, then?
That's Shane, too.
Now, there's lots going on in here. What does that bit do?
That's the control box. It's got like an office scene, a pig farm, stuff like that going on in it.
Well, it's a bit noisy. Where do you get all the bits from?
I use mostly... Hey, his tail's come off. I use mostly scrap metal, but sometimes I model things up. For instance, the head's on this piece.
He doesn't look very happy, does he, this morning?
No, he's not very happy. It's called occasional self-portrait.
Self-portrait, eh?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't actually look like you, John.
No, I was going through a bit of a bad patch at the time.
Now, what about this article down here?
That's a chromos in plastic spatial vindibulum.
What does that mean?
It means do not press this button.
Fair enough. Well, here's someone who looks a bit happier.
This piece here is called Payday.
It's very big. What's it all made out of, then?
Again, it's mostly scrap metal and things. That piece up there's got vacuum cleaner bits and a gearbox bit for a nose. Stuff like that.
It's very good. I like the haircut. That bit's good.
Yeah.
Well, it's enormous. Where do you keep it?
I keep it in my garage at home.
I bet the neighbours aren't too happy about that.
Oh, they don't seem to mind.
Now, at the end here, we have my favourite one, because my mum has got one just like this in the living room.
This is one of my ice machines, so the gear wheels are actually cast up out of ice.
But if they're out of ice, they're going to melt. I mean, doesn't it worry you that something as brilliantly creative as this only lasts about 10 minutes?
No, I quite like the way it changes its states. I mean, like, it starts off really precise and gradually deteriorates, and there's one that was running a bit earlier. And here's one of my earlier pieces.
Very creative. So where can we see these marvellous exhibits then?
I've got some work in a show in Battersea coming up at the end of May, and there'll be some stuff in Newcastle in the summer, and I've got a permanent piece installed in Cleckheaton Library in West Yorkshire.
Oh, well, yes, I know that well. John, there is just one last question. What about this piece of creativity down here?
Oh, that's just a pile of heads.
Fair enough.
And of course, John White is the man that made Andrea's car.
Oh, ha, ha.
Coming up on the red stripe at the bottom of the screen, the 10 names of the winners of last week's survival competition. If you remember, we asked you the question, what does estivate mean? Well, it's a hot country's version of hibernation. You know, where the animals go underground to get out of all the heat. They're the first 10 correct entries that came in. Coming up, another survival clip, because yet again, we've got 10 more survival videos to give away.
To almost everyone, kangaroo means the red kangaroo, the giant of the western plains that can grow to 7 feet tall. But there are others in the family. The forester, or grey kangaroo, was actually known long before the red, living as it does in the cooler bush of the coastal hills, the first area to be settled by Europeans. The settlers were fascinated by the way a mother carries her young in a pouch, and charmed by the upright stance and direct gaze of the forester. They must have been pretty surprised to find that kangaroos can live up trees as well. At least, some can. They're called, not surprisingly, tree kangaroos. They might look like red bears, but they're kangaroos all right. Look at those hind legs and that tail. In fact, there's a member of the kangaroo family to fill just about every niche in the Australian environment. They can live off the ground and close to it as well. The potteroo, which looks like a rodent but is in fact a true roo, about the size of a kitten, is one of the forest dwellers that was so threatened by the early clearances. In open parts of the bush, there's a niche for this nimble little fellow, the rufous rat kangaroo. He can really travel. The spectacled hare wallaby was once common on the open plains, but now it's scarcely seen. The settlers brought dogs and cats with them, and when they escaped from domestication, they made short work of the small wallabies. The hare wallabies are famous for their jumping ability, but they couldn't outrun a hungry cat. The rock wallabies, this is a purple-necked rock wallaby, were safer. They could hide in holes in the rocks where nothing could winkle them out. Larger members of the family are generally called kangaroos, smaller ones, wallabies, but they're all related. The Tamar wallaby specializes in living in dry bush country and has a remarkable ability to survive by drinking seawater. The agile wallaby, as its name suggests, is pretty fast on its feet. They're all directly related to the red, in a family called macropods, big feet. Pick your size, pick your climate. There's a roo for every taste and territory. Temperate rainforest, perhaps. The Palmer wallaby is the one for you.
Ah. Now, this week's survival question is very, very difficult. What's the name for a baby kangaroo? Is it Neil, Tony, Julian, or Joey? If you think you can guess, put it on a postcard and send it to the usual survival address, which is Survival Competition, Motormouth, P.O. Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL, and you could win one of these.
Stay with Motormouth for cartoon fun with Porky Pig and Daffy Duck, music to swing your jeans to from Julian Lennon, and Esther Buchanan gets to grips with pom-poms. It's worth sticking around for.
Dentists warn that plaque is a major cause of tartar and gum disease. Plaque builds up on your teeth every day. And no matter how hard you brush, you don't get enough off, especially in hard-to-reach places. Rinse with plaques before brushing, and you'll shift more plaque than brushing alone. Plaques shifts more plaque than brushing alone.
Early in the morning. A bite to eat at lunchtime. your favourite food and drink.
The answer's Circle K.
An evening's entertainment.
The answer's Circle K.
From early till late, we've always got the answer.
The answer's Circle K.
Hippopotamus is an amazingly delicious real strawberry mousse from Chamboise, with a marvelous strawberry taste that's totally divine. It's so wonderfully tasty that you've just got to dive in. Hippopotamus from Chamboise. Come on, dive in.
Boys, are you using the right fabric softener?
Sure. I use a liquid softener in my washing machine.
Hey, but man, I use Bounce in my Creator dryer.
Hey, but my gear's got less static clean, right?
I got even less static clean and more fragrance. You see, while your liquid fragrance has evaporated, the Bounce fragrance has intensified in the dryer.
Hey, sure has intensified. So what you're saying is I need Bounce in my dryer, right?
All right, my man, now you're catching my drift. But that's about all he's catching.
Isn't it time you tumbled to Bounce?
Weetabix are giving away Corgi cars. There are 5 to collect, 1 free with every 8 tokens. So look for the special Weetabix boxes. Then, step on in.
Penguin! To the penguin! Go for the chocolate, live for the biscuit, penguin! To the penguin!
Any ideas what these are? Yes, they are, of course, pom-poms, as used in pom-pom dancing. But these are no ordinary pom-poms. All will be revealed a little later on by the Leesland Supreme Pom-Pom Dance Group. But first, someone who looks like this when she's been to the hairdressers.
Actually, that's what I look like first thing in the morning. Now, with me is Julian Lennon. Now, Julian, you've just been working on a new album.
That's right.
Now, how do you personally feel about that one compared with your other two?
I feel I almost look at this like it's my first album, because before, I tended to work with a lot of people that sort of steered me in different directions. And I feel for the first time that this is really my album.
It's yours.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's called Mr. Jordan.
That's right.
Who's Mr. Jordan?
Well, it's a long story, but I'll keep it brief. It's basically taken from a film, which was the original Heaven Can Wait film.
Oh, yeah.
And the film's about a guy that gets taken away from Earth before his time. And Mr. Jordan is the guy that puts the musician back on Earth to have a second chance and start again, which I believe is the same position I'm in at the moment, almost.
And you're going on tour soon, yeah?
Yeah, well, yeah, we're hoping to get out in May.
So you start rehearsing soon, do you?
Yeah, in April we'll be working hard.
And where will you be going on tour?
Pretty much everywhere. Everywhere we can find. Everywhere they'll take us.
And you're going to start off, didn't I read something about you're going to start off in small places and then do bigger places?
That's right, yeah, we thought, well, it's been 3 or 4 years since I played, so I thought we'd get back to the basics and start, getting in some clubs, and just the contact is much better there than large places. You know, we had the choice, but we thought we'd go for clubs.
Do you like singing live?
Absolutely, yeah. Big fan. Big fan of singing live.
Do you remember when you first started singing?
I sort of mumbled along when I was about 11 years old, when I first started trying to play the guitar. That was my first experience that I recall.
Are you the sort of person who sings in the bath?
Yeah, I'll sing in the shower.
What sort of things do you sing in the bath? Shower?
Generally, top 40 will come into my head.
Anything catchy? Bananarama kind of thing?
Those kind of things, yeah.
Have you been in Switzerland for a while as well? What were you doing there?
I was out there writing for a long time because after getting caught up with the second album and things going wrong for a while, it was time to just get away and clear my head and start writing again.
Do you do any skiing while you were there?
Unfortunately not, no.
Oh, have you been skiing before?
Yes, I have, yeah. I used to ski in Italy with my stepfather many years ago, and I don't get much chance these days, but when I do, I'll get out there if I can.
And coming up, we've got your video. This is Julian Lennon, and Now You're in Heaven. Thanks very much for coming along.
Pleasure, thanks very much.
Happy in my arms,
don't look distracted. I'll use my fatal charms. Well, you could be happy, but only with me. If you come alive, you can spend your life with me. Well, now you're in heaven. Well, now you're in heaven. Well, you could be loving, loving in my arms. Except when you're happy, you need my loving charms. You could be loving, but only with me. Just take hold of my hand, it's a trip in ecstasy. Well, now you're in heaven. Well, now you're in heaven. Now you're in Are you in heaven with me? Take hold of my hand.
I never seen anything as beautiful as that, not even in heaven.
Now that you love me, happy in my arms. Don't look distracted. You lost my shadow charms. Well, what do you think now, baby? You like it with me? Tell me what you think, 'cause I wanna know. Yes, I want.
The Leesland Supremes +1, really. Well, girls, did it pass the audition? No! Get out of it. Attention! Well, I thought I did all right then. What did you lot think? Any good? Yeah, quite right too. Now, the Leesland Supremes are actually the Liverpool FC of the pom-pom world. They enter all the competitions and win them all. Now, let me introduce you. This is Hayley Middleton and Thais Hiles. Now, girls, I've seen this sort of thing in America at the beginning of the football matches. Is that where pom-pom dancing originated?
That's where it started from. What we do is totally different. It's more dance-orientated than that.
So where'd you actually perform, Thais?
Well, at fetes, carnivals, competitions, county fairs, firm open days, and all sorts of other shows.
Anywhere that needs a bit of razzmatazz?
Yeah.
Now, when you go in for these competitions, what actually do the judges look for?
You listen, everyone being together, dance steps, complicated things like that.
OK, can I ask you a personal question? What happens if you drop one of your pom-poms?
Pick it up as quickly as possible.
So what did you think of my performance? You're the expert. Was I any good?
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Now, notice there's no fellas in your troupe, though. Why's that?
Well, there is 2 in the troupe, and they just do the same as the girls.
They don't wear the same, do they?
No, they wear trousers and tops instead of leotards.
I'm glad to hear that. So who actually designs your stuff? Because it looks great.
A lady called Morlina and some of the parents, and then we give designs in.
Oh, so you get involved on that level as well?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Well, look, I'll ask you to rejoin your group there. Or your troupe, should I say. Let's get it right. Rejoin the troupe. You could be doing another performance piece. Now, listen, if you want to get involved with pom-poms, you know, shake it all about and that, write to us here at Motormouth, and we'll put you in touch with the relevant organisations. I'm going to leave you now with the Leesland Supremes Pom-Pom Dance Group, and watch closely for their pom-poms.
Supremes. What do you think about that then? Uh-huh. I think he likes it. Now, coming back to this red button thingy, I've been dying to press this all morning. I don't suppose anyone would notice, would they? Well, perhaps I better not. Here's Daffy Duck and Porky Pig.
It was like that, you see, and there was bulbs in the end of the pom-poms. So what do you reckon?
What will it be next week? Limbo dancing?
How low can you get? How low? Limbo low?
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Sorry.
Now, you may remember about a month ago we had a discussion on bullying and we asked for you to send in your suggestions on how to deal with it. Well, we've put together this information sheet. All those who wrote to us will automatically get a copy of it. But if you're being bullied or you know someone who's being bullied and you'd like a copy of it, all you have to do is write to the usual Motormouth address, which is Motormouth, PO Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL.
Coming up in Motormouth 4, more from Ghostbusters, and who will be the Ghostbuster of the Year? We've also got our very own exclusive version of Madonna's new video.
Like a child, you whisper softly to...
Susie's hunting for the new glow-in-the-dark Count Duckula stickers, man. There's one free in every special pack of...
Trio! Ah, is that you, Igor? Have you come to help me guard my stickers? Nanny! Nanny! It's a vampire! Ah!
There are 5 different glow-in-the-dark stickers to collect in special packs of...
These bacteria can cause or aggravate trouble in your mouth. Sore throat, painful gums, mouth ulcers. But there's a mouthwash that's so effective it quickly goes to work against all these. It's called Oral-D. Only Oral-D contains hexetidine, which with regular use helps reduce these harmful bacteria. Oral-D fights the nasties in your mouth.
Sugar puffs. You'll go monster mad for the honey.
If an egg is all you've got, but you'd like a concoct, aye! Scream for cream. Cream is absolutely natural, cream is absolutely pure, but you've got to get the real thing to be absolutely sure. So take a strawberry in your hand, pick a really nice one and, oi! Scream for cream, it's only natural, oi! Scream for cream, there's nothing like it, oi! Scream for cream!
If you're washing delicate skin, make sure you use Infocare. It's specially made to gently wash babies and toddlers from top to toe, because while soaps can leave a drying residue, Infocare leaves nothing behind but soft skin. Infocare, the baby bath that's as soft as their skin.
Watch out for the XXX brand. XXX, the extra strong mint from Roundtree's.
Just before Ghostbusters, a quick reminder that we're getting ever closer to that Weird Dreams final. The tension is mounting. We'll also be previewing Madonna's new single. Swing your jeans to that one.
Swing your jeans.
Swing your jeans.
Now it's time for the second part of Ghostbusters. We left them in a spooky castle competing for the title of Ghostbuster of the Year. Who will win? It could be Tony. Watch and find out.
Thank you.
I better warn the guys.
These are some of the finest specimens I've ever seen. That looks like a late-blooming nasturtium.
Rosebud.
No, it's definitely a... Whoa!
Rosebud. Rosebud.
Wow! Look at all these books. Rasputin's spiritual exercises, Rottweiler on olfactory manifestations.
Rosebud.
This is it. Ghost Hunter of the Year. Missed. Duel. Ow! Oh, I got a paper cut.
This guy must have hated animals. Anybody home? I guess this room's clean. Of course, I could be wrong. Rosebud. Okay, so I missed the 8-ball.
Matters?
You're right, Winston. Hey, look. They misspelled your name.
Huh? Let me see that.
Who you gonna call?
Well, I'm shaking like a leaf. I'm not too sure whether it's because of the real Ghostbusters or because now we're about to go into the moment I've been waiting for weeks. Yes, it's the Weird Dreams final. Plenty of that. Now, if you remember, we had 6 finalists through and we put them into an eliminating playoff behind closed doors with Tim Dickinson. We said 3 were going to come out. And here they are. These are the 3. It is Suzanne, Jonathan, and of course, Jenny. Well done, you 3. Because this is the final, things are going to be a little bit different. I'll take you into the Hall of Mirrors and I'll explain it to you. Now then, for once in my life, that little man in the checkered pyjamas is going to be me. Yes, thank you very much. Terribly unrehearsed there. Now, the idea is that I go through the 5 weird dreams with a little help from my friends. The person that helps me the most gets to come with me on Concorde to Egypt. I wonder if that's the last woo that we're going to be hearing. Right, I'll tell you how they do this. Each time I go into a dream, I'm going to be faced with 2 nightmare monsters. I will throw a general knowledge question at our contestants, and the first person to hit the buzzer gets to answer the question. If you get the question right, you get yourself 2 points. If you get the question wrong, your opponents get 1 point each. So the idea really is to be quick on the buzzer, but not too quick. Have a good think about it. The person at the end with the highest score is the winner. So are you all ready? Okay then. Here we go into the Weird Dreams final. I take myself, I'm falling asleep into my first nightmare. This is in the creepy corridor. Good luck to everyone, fingers on the buzzers. Here we go. Bananarama's hit single, Help, is in aid... Jenny.
Comic relief.
You think it's comic relief? You said it before the buzzer. I couldn't finish the question. Is she right? What do you reckon? Yes, she is right. I was going to say in aid of which charity, and you were right. It's comic relief. You get yourself 2 points, Jenny. Second question coming up, and I have to face up to the chicken monster. St. Patrick is the patron saint of which country? Suzanne. You think it's Wales. Now, what do we reckon here? What does that chicken monster think? I've been gobbled up. Your answer is wrong. I was going to say St. Patrick is the patron saint of which country? It's Ireland. So your opponents, Jonathan and Jenny, they each get 1 point. And on we go, yes, When is April Fool's Day? Suzanne first on the buzzer.
April 1st.
Now you think it's April the 1st. What do we all reckon? Yes! The Chicken Monster agrees with you as well. And through my first dream, it is April the 1st each year, of course. Give them a nice round of applause. The scores at the end of the first dream are Suzanne 2 points, Jonathan 1 point, and Jenny just in the lead with 3 points. Not much in it at this stage, still plenty of dreams to go. 4. In I go to my second dream. Fingers on the buzzer. My second dream is in the Desert of Doom, and you all know by now I have to face up to the maggot monsters. So here we go, fingers on buzzers. Which group has the current hit single, International Rescue? Jenny, have a guess. No guess, go for it. No, I don't think she's going to get this. I've just been bonked there by the maggot monster. Jenny, it is Fuzzbox. That means Jonathan and Suzanne both get 1 point each. On we go. I've got to face the maggot monster again. How many players do you have in a netball team? No whispering in the audience, please. Jenny.
6.
You think it's 6. Now, do we agree? No, it's not. It's 7. I've been hit by the maggot monster again. Jenny, you've been hit also because Jonathan and Susan have just got themselves 1 point each. Okay, fingers on buzzers. In which European country would you find Marseille? Marseille, European country. Jenny.
France.
You think it's France. What do we reckon here? I think it's France too. What does that maggot monster think? Yes, you've got through. You passed the maggot monster, and I go to face the king of the maggot monsters. Well done, Jenny. You get 2 points. On we go. Who lives at Chequers? No whispering in the audience. Who lives at Chequers? If you don't know, I'll give you the answer. Okay, it's too late. It's the Prime Minister, of course, Margaret Thatcher. On we go. Another question. What does a philatelist collect? A philatelist. What does a philatelist collect? Okay, I'm going to give you the answer. It is, of course, stamps. And on we go. What does VAT stand for? VAT. Jonathan.
Value-added tax.
Value-added tax. Do we agree with him? Does that maggot monster agree with him? Yes, I agree with him, and he goes through. Jonathan, well done. You take me through. You get yourself 2 points. That means at the end of the second dream, the scores are Suzanne 4 points, Jonathan 5 points, and Jenny 5 points. Excellent. So at the moment, all square between Jenny and Jonathan. On we go into my third dream. Here we go. Into the third dream. It is, of course, in the Nightmare Garden. Watch out me for the man-eating flowers. Here's your question. In athletics, how many events in a decathlon? Jenny.
10.
You think it's 10. What do we reckon? Is it 10? What does that flower bed think? Yes, I've got through. It is, of course, 10. And on we go. What is the currency used in Japan? Suzanne.
Yen.
You think it's the yen. What do we think here? Brilliant. Well done, Suzanne. I've gobbled up the girl with the oddball there, and I get through my next dream. On we go. And in that round, nice round of applause for them, I think. Suzanne got herself 2 points, and Jenny got herself 2 points. Well done. The scores are, at the end of the third dream, Suzanne 6 points, Jonathan 5 points, and Jenny just in the lead there with 7 points. Okay, I'm going to go into my fourth dream. Plenty of time to go. Fingers on the buzzers. This is in the spooky playroom. What does a horologist work with? A horologist. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you the answer. It is, of course, watches and clocks. Let's go on. In which country would you find the Acropolis? The Acropolis. No, I don't think we're going to get an answer here. I'll tell you, it is Greece. On we go. If you only had a birthday once every 4 years, when were you born? Jenny.
February the 29th.
February the 29th. Do we agree with that? Yes, I think it's right. Yes, I get past the Jack in the Box. Jenny, you get yourself 2 points, taking you up to 9, creeping into the lead there. And on we go. Fingers on buzzers. What is a pawpaw? Jenny.
A fruit.
You think it's a fruit. What do we reckon? What does that dancing ballerina think? Yes, and I've got through my fourth dream. Okay, let's have a look at the scores. At the end of the fourth dream, it is Suzanne 6 points, Jonathan 5 points, and Jenny now creeping into the lead with 11 points. Okay, team, this is it. One final dream, and in I go. Into my final dream. This is the freaky fairground. Good luck to you all. Here's the questions. Fingers on buzzers. Gregory and Patrick Kane are better known as which pop duet? If you don't know, I'm going to tell you. It's hue and cry. Let's go on. Name the central line of latitude on the globe. Jenny.
Longitude.
You say longitude. What do we reckon here? What does that wasp think? It stung me. No, it is, of course, the equator. That means Jonathan and Suzanne get 1 point each. On we go. What do the initials GMT stand for? GMT. OK, I'm going to tell you. It's Greenwich Mean Time. On we go. What is a group of crows called? This is a hard one. OK, I'm going to tell you it's a murder of crows. And on we go. Fingers on buzzers. Which king burnt the cakes? Jenny.
King Alfred.
You think it's King Alfred. What do we reckon? Yeah! What does that giant wasp reckon? I've swatted it. You get yourself 2 points, Jenny. And on I go into the Hall of Mirrors. The last question coming up. That wasp is going to follow me. Here is the last question. I'm in the Hall of Mirrors. You've all got your fingers on the buzzers. What does UFO stand for? Suzanne.
Unidentified flying object.
You think it's unidentified flying object. What do we reckon? Yeah! I agree with you, so does that wasp. I've swatted it. That means I've got through all 5 dreams, and we have a result. Nice round of applause, please. So, very exciting final there. Weird dreams. Let's have a look at the old scoreboard, as they say. We have Suzanne on 9 points, Jonathan there on 6 points, and Jenny on 13 points. That means Jenny is going to Egypt with me on Concorde. Woo! Jenny, would you like to come out here and join me? That's it. That's it, out here. Now, first of all, I'd like to present you with this, just to remind you where we're going. It is, of course, a pyramid with a bit of a clock in there. And the all-important thing is this, a ticket on Concorde. There you go. Nice big round of applause for Jenny, I think. How does it feel? It feels good. Me and you in Egypt? Have you ever been there before? No, well, you're going there now. Well done. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that applied to play Weird Dreams. I think it's been a great competition. Well done to everyone. Well done.
Oh, well done, Jenny, but bad luck the other two.
I bet she's looking forward to going off to Egypt soon. Anyway, coming up now, some Motormouth music. This is Madonna's new single. It's called Like a Prayer. And we at Motormouth have made our very own special video. Have a quick look at this. Like a Prayer from Madonna, and because she's so incredibly popular, and you can see why from the video, we have got a great Madonna package to give away. We have got 5 copies of her brand new album to give away. Now, this album is not even available for another week, but we've sneaked a few out early, so if you like one of these 5 copies, quite simple. Just write in and tell us how many albums has Madonna made, including this new one. If you know how many albums Madonna's made, write to us at the usual address.
Still to come, we've got more comedy from the spin-off Motel. I'll be talking to some young people from the Children's Film Unit. Plus, we've got the results of the Motormouth scratching competition, not the itching kind.
Have you noticed how perfect a baby's foot is? At Clark's, we see no reason why it shouldn't stay that way. With a shoe that comes in whole and half sizes, and up to 4 width fittings, because every tiny foot is different. A shoe that cradles the heel, so it won't slip or rub. That has up to 3 months growing room. And a sole that is as flexible as your baby's own. Oops, sorry. In fact, a shoe that will be as gentle on your baby's feet as you are. Clark's. Tiny feet in safe hands.
You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. So when 2 lovers woo, they still say, I love you. On that you can rely. No matter what the future brings.
Let a Pearl pension help look after the fundamental things.
As time goes by.
Yes, I got the Easter eggs. Yes, one for Kevin with Smarties, milk one for Alison. Yeah, and a fancy one for Susan, and one for your mother. Of course, it's a nice one. Anyway, I've hidden them all in the garage. Eh? No, they're in the...
What bag? All what? All what? All what? In the Woolworths bag!
Wrong number.
Sing a song of sixpence. The king he gave a sigh. He wasn't even partial to blackbirds in a pie. But when the pie was opened, much to his surprise, his favourite Cadbury's buttons were right before his eyes.
Cadbury's Buttons. Dairy milk chocolate for beginners.
Now Kellogg's Cocoa Pops give you free flicker stickers. Just flick them and watch me play leapfrog with Osmelda. 5 to collect, 1 free in each special pack of Kellogg's Cocoa Pops.
Yes,
Well
we're going to Egypt. Yes, well done, Jenny. How does it feel, then?
Feel great.
Feels great. Now, listen, commiserations to Jonathan and Suzanne, who I thought were brilliant sport and brilliant finalists as well.
Everyone did very well, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, we're going to Egypt. What can we expect? Because you've been, haven't you?
I have. I went about 5 years ago, and I went with the school. We went on this cruise around the Mediterranean. We stopped off in Egypt for a day. But it was great. I mean, it's very, very hot, and the pyramids are brilliant.
Great. Oh,
it's a great sight. Andrea?
This is Thomas Arnold. He's from the Children's Film Unit. And in a few moments, we've got a clip coming up from a film that the Children's Film Unit made called Under the Bed. Now, can you tell us a little bit about what the film's about?
Well, it's about this family whose cutlery and shoes and socks go missing. It's because my sister in the film Felicity has chucked it all under her bed. And eventually a monster is created by all this rubbish, and it eats my sister, and I have to kill the monster.
You have to kill the monster?
Yeah.
And do you manage to rescue your sister?
Yes.
You do? Actually, we shouldn't have told you that, should we? You might see the film. Coming up is a little clip to show you exactly what he's talking about.
God bless you, look terrible.
Do I?
Yes, I think your cold must be getting worse. You know, you better stay off school today.
Lucky beggar.
George, could you put the rubbish out for me before you go?
Yes, Mum. It's all right. I've already done it.
You've already done it? When?
Last night. I couldn't sleep.
So you came down here and put the rubbish out?
Why couldn't you sleep? Worried about the curse on the space helmet? Actually, George, I've got a monster under my bed called Heat that eats rubbish. Oh, actually, George, there's a monster under my bed called Heat that eats rubbish. What a liar. A great big fat what if I lie.
Come on, George. I'll drop you off. If I see a cliff on my way to work.
Now this lot are also from the children's film unit, and as you can see, they're about to recreate a scene from the film to show you the kind of thing that they do. And it's a scene where the monster has just eaten Thomas's sister, Felicity. So it's a very tense moment. I'll leave you to it.
Stand by. Sound rolling. Camera. Rolling. Mark it.
93, take one.
Action.
Felicity! Please!
Before the goo gets any further, we have to clear it all up later. Jack, can I speak to you for a minute? What's actually your job here?
Well, in this scene, I'm operating the smoke machine to make the scene look more creepy. But on the film, I was cameraman most of the time.
So you do a variety of jobs, do you, sometimes?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what the children's film unit is?
Well, it's an organisation where children go to learn about films and how to make them, and then use what they've learnt to make their own.
Sounds great. Thanks very much. Now, Lisa, the girl with the gunge. Hiya, what's your job? Well, apart from a gunge spreader.
Well, here I'm doing a set dressing. I'll be a set dresser.
And what other things would you normally do as a set dresser?
I'm doing the props and things like that, sorting out the clothes and things like that. And here I'm just pouring out the guns just before the monster
I would never have
comes
known. Thanks very much, Lisa. Ugh, looks horrible. Now, Tracy over here. Hello, Tracy. Now, what's your job?
Sound recordist.
And you're also something else here, aren't you, for this
Director.
occasion? You're director as well,
Yeah.
so 2 jobs. Busy girl. Now, what happens when you join the children's film unit?
Well, the children all attend the workshops which happen on Saturday in drama or technical, and usually they find something they like best and they stick to doing that.
And you like sound best?
Sound best, yeah.
Right. Now, Ben, you're on cameras. Hiya, Ben. Now, you obviously all work very hard on this film. It's a 60-minute film. Where will it get shown?
We had a royal premiere at the Age in Leicester Square, and also it's been shown at the ICA, the NFT, and it should be shown on Channel 4 at the end of this year.
Oh, you're going to feel proud when it gets shown on Channel 4, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hiya, Leo.
Hi.
Now, what's your job here?
Well, I'm with Ben and Jack, and we sort of share the camera, and sometimes I'd do the clapperboard, and Jack would help with the sound effects.
And after this project, what's your next project?
Well, our next project will be down in Seaford, which will be in the summer holidays, and it's about some kids who try and stop the pollution in their town.
That sounds good. You're looking forward to that one?
Yeah.
Well, good luck with it. Hiya, John.
Hi.
Now, who pays? Who forks out the money for you to all be able to do this?
Well, Channel 4 fund the main films, which is about once a year, and then we get other money from different companies for things like expansion and equipment.
Well, now you see what it's all about. You're going to appreciate this next clip coming up, which is the scene that we've just seen, the bit where Felicity has just been eaten by the monster. The best monster I've ever seen. Now, if you'd like to know more about the children's film unit, you can write to me here. I'll let you have more details. But I warn you, there's an extremely long waiting list.
Isn't that a brilliant idea? Looks like a lot of fun as well. Well, earlier on this week, it was the final of Motormouth and the Disco Mixing Club's Young Mixer of the Year Championships. So, at the Empire Nightclub in Leicester Square, our 3 finalists got together. They're all aged 16 and they're all still at school. They did very, very well. And who was the winner? Well, have a look at this.
Stop! Tony, bro, what are you it.
Hey girls, what's the matter?
Well, you want to leave this to the professionals. Hi, we're the Cookie Crew. I'm MC Remedies, DJ Mad Max.
And I'm MC Susie Q.
And the judges for today are ourselves, the Cookie Crew, Simon Harris from Music Supply, Cutmaster Swift from South London,
Tony Prince from the DMC,
and Derek B, a bad young brother.
You see, there's a lot of cutting and scratching, and there's a certain level which everybody gets to. And then it's beyond that stage, like Swift and those people. And that's the level, and I'll be able to see whether that person could get to that stage. And that's the boy I'm going to go for, or girl. Sorry, I'm sexist.
The most important thing is to keep the dance floor moving, is that you can't throw in different beats all off of time. It must be on time, and it must be good original ideas.
If a DJ wants to fry an egg on a turntable, that will be a part of our competition.
So you're looking for wild and outrageous things in our finalists, then?
Yeah, we're looking for originality. We're looking for somebody to do something that nobody's done before. Those are the kind of animals who tend to win the world championship.
You've got to be able to present yourself as well as what you're doing, because if someone cannot understand what you're doing, they can at least see visually that you're enjoying what you're doing. Believe in what you're doing, and most of all, know what you're doing is yours and not somebody else's.
You've got to have a lot of patience and really want to do it if you want to make it.
Really?
Yeah.
So for how long a day might you practice then?
Well, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day. Depends how determined you are.
All right, well, let's get on with our competition today. And who are our 3 finalists?
Okay, and the DJs are DJ B Blast,
DJ Rough Cut, and DJ Dynamite.
May the best man spin.
This is the test.
Get up, get on it. The music just turns me on.
Okay, if I can stop you there. Well, thank you very much, Rough Cut. We'll find out what the judges think about that a bit later on. Certainly went down well with the crowd, I think. But on to our next mixer, and that is DJ Dynamite. Him a bit later on, and so on to our last contestant, which is DJ B Blast, assisted by his feeder. That's good.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you, DJ B Blast. So, Tony, in the opinion of the judges, who is the winner?
Well, he just got in there with some super mixing on Flash by Queen, and it's B Blast.
Well done, B Blast. Of course, part of the prize is to appear on stage of the Royal Albert Hall on Tuesday at the World Disco Mixing Championships.
Well, but he's excited. Well done, B Blast.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, I asked, what are the 3 weapons used in fencing? Well, they are the épée, the foil, and the sabre. And the first correct answer out of the bag was Sophie Clayton, who's 9 and lives in Wimbledon. And Sophie, you win some fantastic fencing gear, plus 6 fencing lessons at your local club to start you off. And also, last week, we asked you to tell us about your pets with unusual habits. And we've had a picture in from Gavin White, who's 7 and lives in Fareham in Hants. And this is a picture of his cat that sleeps in the bath. And in the morning, when they go to clean their teeth, they have to wake him up and get him out of the sink. I bet they get hairs all over their toothbrush.
Oh. Alistair Woodward has sent in a letter. He says, my dog is called Sandy and my dog likes to have his teeth cleaned and to be hoovered.
My dog hates the hoover.
I know, most dogs do. There are no fleas on him, that's what I say.
I bet there aren't.
I've got a letter here from 7-year-old Heather Smith. She comes from Blacken in Chester, and she says, I have a cat called James who has a habit of thinking he's a dog. When my mummy whistles, he comes running. Also, when we have crisps, he stands up on his back legs and begs. He also likes to play with dogs, but they chase him. Thank you very much, Heather.
Well, so does Tony. He stands up on his back legs and begs for a few crisps. Right then, we've got Elizabeth Leggett's letter here. And it's not a letter, it's a drawing. It's a Weird Dreams drawing. There's the face in Weird Dreams. Thanks for that, Elizabeth. In fact, if you've got any Weird Dreams drawings, or if you yourself have had any weird dreams, draw them out or write and let us know about them and send them in and we'll give you a T-shirt.
I've got a letter here from Cheryl Weston, who's... Oh, she doesn't say her age, but she lives in Liverpool, and she thinks Motormouth's real cool, and she sent us these really brilliant pictures. There's Neil, with a yucca plant on his head. There's me, skipping, taking some healthy exercise. And here's Tony, and there's Tony with a sausage on his head.
Thank you very much.
Well, yes, there are plenty of sausages at the moment, because guess who, says Charlie Parry. Anyone guess who that is?
I wonder who it is.
He's sitting there going, I don't know who it is.
My mouth isn't
Max
that big.
Bygraves.
My mouth's not that big, is it?
Well, thanks for all your drawings and thanks for all your letters. Keep them coming in. As we say, any that we read out or show, you get yourself a Motormouth T-shirt. The usual address is Motormouth, P.O. Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 5LL.
And now it's time for the final earth-shattering edition of Spin-Off. Will Charlie accept Chesko's proposal?
To ask, is it? A simple answer to a simple question.
Sounds fair to me.
So, Mr. Daffodil, do you think Lucy should marry me?
Would a daffodil tell a lie?
Would a daffodil shove itself up your nose?
Good morning, Chesko.
What's good about it?
Oh, love is in the air and all that old rubbish.
We don't know it's in the air, though, do we? Lucy won't say whether she'll marry me or not.
No, I meant me. I've been shot by Cupid's arrow.
You? You're in love? Who with?
Well, you remember that nurse when I was in hospital? Alice.
Don't call me Alice. What? You sly dog, you.
Yeah, but there's a problem.
What?
Well, I'm not exactly well up on romantic chat, and I was wondering if you could give me a few pointers.
Now listen to me, Jimmy. You're going to be a good boy today. You're going to be the best behaved Peruvian vampire rabbit that ever there was. And if you have to bite anyone, please don't let it be Mr. Rolls.
I really have no time for your tangled love life. My car seems to require major surgery. I'm trying to organise the golf club children's party. The people in Studio 2 keep whinging about problems with their phone-in lines.
I just wanted your opinion on marriage in general and Chesko in particular.
I think they're ideally suited. Marriage is an institution and Chesko belongs in one. Hello?
Is that a worry worked out?
No, this is not a worry worked out.
I haven't been sleeping well lately, you see.
Oh, I fail to see how I can help you, madam.
I think my husband might be an alien.
What?
From another planet. Do you think I'm going mad?
Yes. Curious woman. I swear we're getting calls meant for the advice phone in Studio 2.
Mr. Rolls.
What is it? Charlotte, you've been warned about bringing pets to work.
I couldn't help it. It was frightening the Alsatian at home.
Well, we'll let it pass. There are more important things to consider. And I've been asked to organise the golf club children's party. I'm finding it difficult to hire an entertainer for tomorrow.
Clown.
I beg your pardon?
You need a clown.
I am well aware of what I need. I thought you might be able to help me. You've done a bit of that sort of thing, haven't you?
YTS scheme on clowning. But you'll never get one for tomorrow. Well, why don't you do it yourself?
I couldn't.
Of course you could. We'll teach you. Won't we, Jimmy?
Jimmy?
Right, impressing the girl with your sophisticated ways. spin-off. May I help you?
Is that a worry worked out?
No, it's a motel. A worry worked out is in Studio 2.
Yeah, I'd like to ask the doctor about this rash on my...
I think you've got the wrong number.
Who was that?
Some man with a rash, presumably.
You see, it gets all lumpy and itchy whenever I wear my Wellington.
Then don't wear them. Where were we?
Impressing the girl with your sophisticated ways.
Yes. Now, this will be hard for you. You being about as sophisticated as a jelly deal sandwich. But listen and learn. Your eyes are like limpid pools glittering in the moonlight.
Well, yours are all red and blotchy. Oh, no, Cheska, I'm sorry. I will take it seriously.
Once more. Your eyes are like limpid pools glittering in the moonlight.
I didn't think Jimmy was your type, Chesco.
Do you want something? Charlotte, I thought you were sorting out a costume for me.
Anything I can help with?
Shut up, Jimmy, well?
Well, I thought we could use the curtains from the shop changing room.
Curtains? Well, if you're sure, lead on.
Where were we? Sophistication.
Don't mind us, Lucy. You just carry on as if we weren't here.
Okay. What are you doing?
We're making a costume for Blobbo.
Who's Blobbo?
You are. Blobbo the clown.
Blobbo the clown? You thinking of a change of job, Hilary?
I think we'll do this in my office.
You take her hand in yours, like so, and whisper. You have such delicate...
Huh?
You have such delicate...
What?
You have such delicate hands. So artistic and gentle. Oh.
You're not going to get me jealous like this, Chester.
And you should have a long and happy life.
Jimmy, could I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure.
If you get married.
Ow! Will you be careful with those pins?
Sorry.
Oh, are you sure this is going to work? I don't feel at all comfortable.
It'll be the pins in the gusset.
No, not the pins. The whole idea of being Blobbo the clown. I'm not sure I can carry it off.
Of course you can, a man of your talent.
No, do you really think so?
You're a natural clown.
I'll assume that was a compliment. Ow!
She's dickering. Toying with my emotions. I should go in there and demand an answer. Be all masterful. Women like that. Yes, I must tell Jimmy. That's what I'll do. Stop your dickering, woman, and give me a decision. Then again, I could give her a bit longer to think about it.
That might be a bit adventurous for you.
A bit?
Well, you've got to do some tumbling. Try this, it's easy.
All right, I'll give it a go. Yeah.
Marriage is such a big step.
Get out of it. You and Chesko were made for each other.
Spin off the tea, can I help you?
Is that a worry worked out?
No, I'm afraid
I'm
you've got...
worried about fish.
Fish?
Do you think that fish are plotting to take over the world?
Not really.
They're probably upset about us eating them. What are we going to do?
Well, I really don't know.
Well, you're a great help. Call yourself a doctor.
I think we're getting the calls for the phone-in programme. That's the fourth one I've had today.
Look, why don't you let the stars decide about you and Chesko? What's your sign?
Virgo.
Oh, well, a load of rubbish, these horoscopes anyway.
A bad day to make a decision. You could regret it for the rest of your life.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
I look like a fool.
You meant to.
Are you sure the children are going to like this?
Trust me.
That's the most frightening thing I've ever heard.
Try the jokes I taught you.
I say, what's an egg? An Eskimo's house without a toilet. Boom, boom. What's the similarity between Winnie the Pooh and Conan the Barbarian? They both have the same middle name. Boom, boom. Where would you weigh a whale? At a train station. Boom, boom.
At a railway station.
Boom, boom.
We could try juggling.
And candles. Turn the lights off then, Jimmy.
So you reckon this is a winner then?
You can't fail with a romantic dinner for two.
Perhaps you should try it on Lucy.
Do you like hospital food?
Just kidding.
Don't. Just watch the master at work. Glass of wine?
I prefer a milkshake.
That's you all over, isn't it? No sophistication, no style, no chance.
Oh, don't say that.
You've got to concentrate. Try talking romantic to me.
All right. You look very pretty tonight.
Good, good.
Your spots, hair looks lovely.
Excellent.
Have you seen Revenge of the Headless Corpse? It's really gory.
You'll never get a girlfriend. Never.
Hello, Blobbo speaking. I mean...
Is a worry workout?
No, it's not.
No, you listen to me, sweet lips. You want to hear some bad luck sober story? You get your ears around this.
Don't I know you?
How could you know me? I work at the 7 days a week in the hotel kitchen. I never see the sunshine. It's a slavey laboring.
Is it?
My boss is some dumb palooka. He treats me like a pile of dirtinesses. I say pa to him.
Do you?
You want to know what he's doing this morning?
Not really.
He's dressed up like some stupido clown. What a silly signor.
Luigi, you're fired. Who turned the lights out?
Tell me more.
Your nose is really cute and your ears are like perfect...
Perfect what?
Ears?
I hate to break up such a promising romance, but shouldn't you two be at work? Shut up and turn the lights on. Taking an early lunch?
No, we were just,
Blobbo!
Blobbo.
Blobbo?
It's a stage name.
I've got the clubs. Let's juggle.
No, not now. No, I can't. No.
Go on.
Anyone that laughs, anyone, is fired.
Blobbo! Oh, I wish I was going to that children's party.
Francesco, could I speak to you?
Just make your mind up, time. Good luck, Chesco, old mate.
You've decided then?
Yes. After a lot of deep thought and searching of my heart...
I don't want to hear. Yes, I do.
I don't
No,
want...
I don't. Go on, then.
I don't want to get engaged.
That's it. I'll enter a monastery. I'll live on a desert island. I'll walk into the sea and never come back.
I don't want to get engaged.
Rub it in. Make me suffer.
I want to get married.
Jump up and down on my pride in hobnail boots. Married.
Okay, Blobbo, the big finale. A flying somersault whilst juggling.
I'll just do the somersault if you don't mind.
Confidence. Pluck up the courage. Go for it.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Shut up, Jimmy.
Oh.
Good old Chesco.
Yeah. They're getting married.
He's got away with words, hasn't he?
It's nice to end on a happy ending. That's the last in the present series of spin-off, and it's nice to end on and up. And it's the last from us today. You, tomorrow, Sunday, what's happening?
Tomorrow we've got no less than 3 snakes in the studio, including an 11-foot python called Pebbles, which I very courageously will have draped round my neck. I have to add that at this point, Julian Ballantyne will be nowhere in sight, but he will be very much in evidence when supercook Rusty Lee joins us to make some strange concoctions. Plus, Paula Abdul will be around. Now, you might know her from her single Straight Up, which is in the charts at the moment, and we'll be showing that too. But did you also know that she was a choreographer, and she taught dance steps to people such as Janet Jackson? She'll be teaching Julian a few things too tomorrow.
And now Julian will be teaching Caroline.
Surprise!
It's her birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday
to you!
Open the...
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Caroline!
Oh, open the...
Happy birthday to you!
Show us what you've got.
Let's have a look.
Some beautiful earrings, just like Andrea's. I hope she doesn't mind.
Brilliant.
They're better than mine.
Yes! 21 today!
21 indeed!
21.
Well, next week I'm off to Egypt. What will you be doing?
Doesn't he keep telling us about it? Well, whilst Neil's away, Andrea and I will be here in Motormouth. We'll be having a party by ourselves.
Yes, while the cat's away, the mice will play.
And also playing next week, there's a good link, will be Perfect Day. They're our band for next week. Also, we'll be looking at radio-controlled aircraft.
And I've been threatening to show a film about Sumatran rhinos for 3 weeks. Next week, I promise, we're going to show the film. Also, I'll be talking to that long-legged hunk Rochford.
Now, something I've been threatening to do all throughout the programme. Now, don't tell anyone, you lot. This red button that we've seen all morning, I am determined to press it. Shall I press it? Yeah? Here we go. Oh, my goodness. Got any glue?
Well, I've heard of headbangers, but...
These suit me better than you, apparently. Ta-ra! Here's John...
There's a wealth of family entertainment on its way this Easter on TVS. For Jodie Foster, it's a Freaky Friday, a day when everything goes with a bang. Jeremy Beadle's box of tricks conjures up spectacular illusions, while 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, there's classic film adventure. And in Star Trek, the motion picture, sci-fi excitement on the Starship Enterprise. Sparkling family entertainment this Easter on TVS.
And a very good morning to you. Next on TVS, Duran Duran and Sheena Easton performing in The Chat Show.